Welcome to your new Acer Chromebook. There are a few things that are different on your Chromebook that you might not be used to if you have not been using a Chromebook. Um, One of them is that there is not a right-click button per se on the touchpad. It's just all one button to click on the bottom of the touchpad. But you can right-click either by holding down the Alt button and clicking, and again, make sure you're on something that is right clickable, or you can do a two-finger tap. So I can't show you in the video, but if your two fingers, your index and middle, for example, are just a little bit apart, and you tap both of them together on the keypad, then the right click menu will come up. Something else to know about your device: if you go down to the bottom right hand corner, this is where you can do things like change your keyboard, turn the Bluetooth on or off, connect to your home Wi-Fi. But here you will see settings. If you go into settings, there is a section on your device. This is where you can change things like your touchpad sensitivity and which way you want to scroll. You can scroll up and down on pages by using two fingers at the same time, up and down, traditional or the Australian. How fast you want the touchpad speed to be. But here also is where you would go for keyboard. You'll notice on the far left side between the tab and the shift is a search button where the caps lock normally would be. It's a Google search feature. I personally don't use that, and I would prefer the caps lock. So if you want to change yours from that search to caps lock, you can do that right here just by clicking on this drop-down menu and selecting caps lock. You can change any of these other spaces. Any of these other keys if you want, and you can play around with that. Once you've changed that, then it's automatically saved. You can decide where there's not a whole lot of storage, by the way, I should point out. So the storage management, there's not a whole lot of storage on the device itself because it's a Chromebook. Everything, for the most part, will be saved into your Google Drive. Power, these have a great battery life. If you're charged up, if you use it all day, it'll get you through the whole day. If you're not using it all day, you could probably go several days without charging. Display, there's some options for going into like night mode and things. So you can explore that, but for the most part, some things for you to know. Changing that to the caps lock is what a lot of people want to set to. Not having that right click, again, two finger tap, or holding down the Alt key and then tapping it, clicking once. For the most part, everything else should be the same. These are touchscreen devices, which is nice. They fold all the way back. You can go into tablet mode. One other thing that some people might want to know is taking a screenshot. If I hold down Control and the button above the 6, which is like a box with two vertical lines next to it, some people say it looks like a camera, but the button above the 6, it will take a screenshot of the whole screen, which you can then copy to your clipboard, or you can get it from where it's saved, either in your drive or on the hard drive. Or if you want to just do a certain portion of the screen, you can hold down Control, Shift, and that same button above the 6, and it will sort of darken out, and you'll see your little crosshairs here. And then I can click with one finger and drag with another finger to select the area that I want to screenshot. And when I let go, it'll take a screenshot of that area, and then I can copy to clipboard and then paste it in somewhere. Other than that, most things should be the same. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out. But there's a little quick tour of your brand new Chromebook.